In the building, man.
What's poppin', Talks fam? You can now listen to our show on demand. To keep up with our latest shows, some of our favorite moments, and exclusive interviews, make sure you head over to iHeart Radio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Good morning, ATL. It's your boy Crez B, and you back with another week of sports talk. Man, what a week. Big shout out to DeMar Hillman, man. He got to go home. He was in the hospital. If you don't know the story, he was playing in a game on, I believe it was a Monday night game against the Bengals. Made a tackle and went down. His heart had stopped for 9 minutes, they said. That's a long time. But my guy got to go home this week, man. That's a big shout out. Everybody that prayed for him, I'm sure he's thankful. I'm sure his family is thankful. Hey, man, he looked death in the face and said, F you, F you. All right, big shout out. Another shout out to them Georgia Bulldogs, man. They took care of business this week, too. Monday night, they took down TCU. TCU, I don't even think they showed up. I think they stayed on the bus. I don't know if they were scared. I don't know what happened. I do know Georgia's band probably was a little bit more tired than TCU's football team from playing all them fight songs with all them touchdowns. Oh, my God. I think what was the score? 100 and something, and I don't know, 65 to 7. Them guys didn't show up. Also, we're gonna stay in football, man. Big playoff weekend in the NFL. We got a couple games on. We got the Seahawks playing the 49ers. We have the Chargers playing the Jags, Dolphins against the Bills, Giants against the Vikings, Ravens against the Bengals, as Abbie said, the Bengals, and then the Cowboys versus the Bucks. It's a big week. It's a big week in football. If you're a football fan, I know you're going crazy right now. If you was a football fan on Monday night with that Georgia Bulldog beatdown, I know some people were disappointed. But hey, ish happens. TCU bounce back. See y'all again in the playoffs, please. Because I want Clemson to be in there. I heard they moving the games to 12 teams in the playoffs next year, college football. Hopefully that team makes it. See them boys back there. Hopefully that team, that Clemson football team, we can regroup and get back right. My pick for these playoff games with them Seahawks and 49ers, I love the 49ers. I love them Niners. Chargers, Jags. I got to go with my guy, Trevor Lawrence, fellow Clemson guy. ETN, Clemson guy. Let's go, Jags. Even though I did play for the Chargers, but they didn't give me a chance to really show my showcase my skill. So, F y'all. Not F y'all. I'm just kidding. Dolphins versus Bills. Oh man, I like the Bills. I played for the Bills. I'm still. I want that Cinderella story. You know, DeMar Hamlin played for the Bills. I want them guys to go all the way, get that boy a ring so he can turn up with the fam. Giants Vikings. I don't watch enough of them guys. I'm gonna just go with the Giants just because I like blue. I'm not a Crip, but I do like their uniforms. I like the Viking uniforms too. I'm gonna switch that. I like the Vikings. Ravens, Bengals. Bengals sound like a lingerie football team, so I'm gonna go with the Bengals on that one. I know them boys. They play hard. They play tough. My homie Mike Hilton is on that team. T. Higgins went to Clemson. Let's go Bengals, but play like the Bengals, please. Cowboys versus Bucks. I grew up. You can't see down there. I got another helmet down there. I got a Cowboys helmet down there somewhere. Hey, man, I'm going to go with the Cowboys on this one. I think Dak need to bounce back. I told you I can rap. Y'all didn't know I can rap. I think Dak can bounce back from the week he had last week, and I think they're going to get it in. Hey, I only get 5 minutes. So that's it for the sports talk this week. I'm going to turn it back over to the crew. And you're listening to the Abbie Knights Show. Let's get it.
In the building, man.
What's poppin', Talks fam? You can now listen to our show on demand. To keep up with our latest shows, some of our favorite moments, and exclusive interviews, make sure you head over to iHeart Radio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.